Jesus be the centre. And it doesn't matter what we're doing, Jesus should be the centre. Without any doubt whatsoever, he needs to be in the centre of it all, whatever it is. And sometimes it don't feel like that he is. Because things don't go the way we always plan. And so sometimes we accuse Jesus of not being the centre when he is. The problem is that we've moved off the centre and we're not ready. Our church works in all so many ways, and our notices portray that quite often, how many different ways we're working in. But this week, we're not working in that many different ways because everything's closed down. Because we're doing work on the building. And we'll be working on the building right until this Wednesday. Thursday and Friday I'm not here, so we won't be working on the building. But up until Wednesday we're going to be working on the building just out here. Don't know whether any of you noticed on your way in, there is no steel canopy anymore. It's all gone. And I don't know whether you noticed the notice board on your way in. Looks much better. So that's good. Things are changing. But that's part of our notice. It's part of our church life. When we see things that need to be done, we should be saying, this needs to be done, but can I do it? Have I got the skills to do it? This is what you should be saying to yourself, not to everybody else. Have I got the skills to do it? If you've not got the skills to do it, then mention you've seen something that needs doing, and we probably can find the right person with the right skills to do something, rather than just letting it go. There is no evening service this evening. Just for those of you that need to know, we'll probably start those back in the first week in September. And everything else is closed. But I would ask that on Tuesday night, when you're at home, still please pray for Cocaine Anonymous, because they're still coming into the building on a Tuesday night. The reason being, we don't want to stop that because they need that time together. And they're in a part of the building where we're not working, so that's okay. But that's what's happening. All being well, next week everything will start back up, apart from the shop, because the kids are still on holiday. It's their fault that the shop's not open. So, that's our notices. Work continues. So please pray for the people that are working on the building. I've had one or two different people in helping this week. Sunday, this was the best help of all this week. Somebody actually baked Welsh cakes and brought them in. What better help can you have than that? So, don't think I can't do anything to help. There's always something that we can do to help. And it may be just passing the door and saying, is everything okay? So don't underestimate what you can do. Some people say, I can't do anything. But sometimes just a little walk past to say, is everything okay? Is there anything you need? Can be a big help. I find that God is exciting in all sorts of ways. In the way that He works, in the way that He gets us to do things, in the way that He brings people in, and sometimes the way He embarrasses us. I know He embarrassed Lindsay this week because, unfortunately for Lindsay, I left the building and I set the alarm on my phone. We went somewhere and my internet wasn't picking up on my phone. So when I got home, I just set the alarm. And poor Lindsay had come in to do some work in the shop. And Sam rang me up and says, "We got a burglar in the building." Because there were alarms going off all over the building. Fortunately, Lindsay got in touch with us, so we knew it was Lindsay, because the first alarm that went off was in the shop, so we guessed that that's what it was. But sometimes we feel embarrassed, and we shouldn't, but we do. But, God was in the centre of that because it proved our alarm system worked because it's just been updated. So it was good in that way. It really is strange when God works to prove something. So I think we need to look at what God's doing with us at the moment. I wasn't going to go down to the cafe this week, and I got half an hour before we were going to start work here, so I went down to have a coffee. And the lady that had gone off on holiday and I'd prayed for about flying came back and she'd had a great holiday. When she got to the plane, all her fears went. So she had a great time, but she came and asked me to pray for her again. And so I prayed for her because her brother is terminally ill. And so at least she came and she asked for prayer for her brother. We had another lady that got in touch with us this week off the estate. My mum is on end of life. Will you come and pray with her? So me and Hillary went down and we prayed with her. And unfortunately, the day after, I got another email from her which said, "Thank you very, very much for coming to pray with my mum. She passed away this morning." So it was right that we'd gone and prayed with her. It meant a lot to the lady. It meant that she felt she'd done the right thing by her mum. So God can work. Just be ready and listen to what He's asking you to do. I hate going to do end-of-life prayers because you never know what to pray for the family. Funerals are much easier because it's all happened. But when you're there, how do you pray for that family? And you've just got to let God give you the words. So whatever situation you are in, you've got to let God give you the words. And so this morning, I'm going to say, it's time to share. What's God been doing with you this week?